Hey there, it's Bryson with Dimes to Dollars, and we're back at it again today, hunting two more boxes of pennies. We're at hunt number 25, boxes 53 and 54, and we made some really good progress in our last hunt, gotten up to 210 out of 270 spots filled. So we got two boxes today. Pop the top of this first one, and as you can see, there's a good mix of copper in there, so hopefully we'll get some wheat cents. Let's get right into it, and I'll bring you in on our first find. Very first roll, and we got our first wheat cent nice and early. It's going to be a 1950 San Francisco. After our early success with that first wheat cent, we've gone nearly 20 rolls without a single other wheat cent until now, where we got a 40s one, a 1945 San Francisco. Roll 22, and even though we only got two wheat cents to show for so far, we got an epic find here. We got an Indian head cent. And check out how nice it is. There's some really nice detail in that wreath. Let's see what the date is. 1900, right on the nose. Awesome. It's got some really nice detail on this side as well. So I'm definitely glad to have that one. That is an awesome find. And we're really early in the hunt too. So who knows what's going to be in the second half. Roll number 27, and we got another 40s wheat cent. This one's going to be a 1942 Philadelphia. Roll 29, and we got a pre-40s here. It's going to be a 1939 Philadelphia. Very next roll, and we got another wheat cent. This one's going to be a 1952 Denver. Roll 33, and we got another 50s wheat cent. This one's going to be a 1954 Denver. Roll 39, and we've got wheat cent number 7. It's going to be a 1956 out of Denver. Roll 41, and we've got a double wheat cent roll. The one up front here being a 1950 San Francisco. And a little further back, we got wheat cent number 2. And that one's going to be a 1941 Denver. Roll number 47, and we got another 50s find here. This one's going to be a 1953 Denver. Well, we just opened up box number 2, and we got two really exciting finds. The first one comes on the very first roll. We've got a wheat cent ender. Looks kind of old. Hopefully it is. Let's put it back there, and let's see the other ender right back here. And check this one out. It's a really nice one. 1955 Denver, and that is just really nice shape. Hopefully we can find some more nice stuff. That'll be back there. Well, let's get started on our first wheat cent ender. Well, we're back now on our very first roll. We had that wheat cent ender. Let's see what the date is. And that one's going to be a 1946 Denver. Roll 29, and it's been a really slow box, not a whole lot of finds, but we got an oldie from Canada this time, King George VI. Let's see what the date is. 1951. Awesome. You don't see those too often, so it's always a nice surprise when we get one. We got 21 rolls left to go. Roll 35, and we finally have wheat cent number 2. It's going to be the other ender. 1955 Denver in really nice shape. And that reverse is also just as nice. Has a really nice scent. Just a bummer we didn't get more. I'll add that up there to our stack. And we got 15 rolls left to go. Hopefully we can get some more. Well, 2 rolls later, and we got another 50s wheat cent. This one's going to be a 1952 Denver. Well, that's going to do it for this hunt, but before we get into the wrap-up, we got 4 error coins to look at. The first one being this 1972 Philly. It's in pretty nice shape, but I definitely noticed there's a die crack coming in right there by Wee. You can see it right there. Not too valuable, but still a pretty neat find. Up next, we have a 1960D with a repunched mint mark. Now, I checked it out on coppercoins.com, and it definitely looks like the second variety. RPM number 2. You can see that's how it looks. And that's the one we've got. As for our next error, we have another 1960 Denver. but it's a different repunch mint mark. You can see it's right above the other mint mark, making for a D over D. Compared to the website, it looks to be the 13th variety, where it's on the north side. So it's pretty cool. It's not too valuable. Even in MS 65, it's only about $5. But still, another cool variety I didn't even know about. Now, as for our last error, we have a 1969 Denver. And this one's pretty neat. It has a no FG. There's absolutely nothing there, as there should be. For comparison, here's that 1960 Denver with a pretty clear FG. And with the 69, there's almost no trace of it. To top that off, we also have almost no supports there, making for the floating roof appearance. Now this one's actually on PCGS. And we have it right over here. The no FG FS901. And if you're looking right there on the right side of the memorial, you can see the same thing I'm seeing. No FG there. And there's a floating roof. So that's really cool. As for value, this one's probably only about 15 to 20 bucks if I'm lucky. But still a really cool find. I definitely was hoping I'd find one someday, and we finally got it. So anyways, let's get back to the wrap up and see what else we got. Alright, we're back now with the wrap up, and unfortunately we weren't able to add anything new to the albums, but we did have some really nice finds. We got 45 S Minute Memorial cents. We got 10 Canadian cents, including that 1951 King George VI. We also got a handful of shinier copper cents. We got 8 from the 50s, including that 1955 Denver in pretty nice shape. 4 from the 40s. We got that 1939 Philadelphia. And of course, that 1900 Indian Head cent. That was awesome. Really nice find. You rarely ever see them. We also got 4 errors to top it all off, making for one heck of a nice hunt. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one.